father was diagnosed manic-depressive in 1967.
Can I help you?
My great-grandmother grew up in this house, and, well, I wanted to show it to my girl.
I'm sorry, but I don't give tours.
That was so embarrassing!
Now, the film kind of deals with, a serious matter, manic depression, but it was actually hilarious seeing you. I mean, was it walking a fine line, trying not to be too loud and over the top, because it was just perfect?
Yeah, we were sort of always finding the balance of how far we could take it before it went too far. And because, we have a very short time to introduce Cam and introduce the story and the girls and all these things, you have to be careful because what makes us not be afraid of someone is to trust them. And you really have to get to know someone to trust them. And in a film, you have a very short period of time to do that. So you're sort of balancing how far you could take it, because as a watcher, you might think that guy's out of control, but the kids might just be laughing at him because they see him do it all the time, and he's never hurt them or put them in danger, real danger. And so that became the tightrope that we were always sort of walking on one side or the other, from the mania on one side to depression on the other side.
He met my mother and told her all about his nervous breakdowns. She didn't care. Why can't Daddy live here with us?
Daddy's still recovering from his breakdown.
He's a way better cook than you.
So they got married, and they had me.
Oh.
And then my sister.
I got into Colombia.
You can't take the girls to New York.
Here's my proposal.
We love you.
Bye.
The film wouldn't have worked if you didn't have a great dynamic with the girls on set.
Yeah.
It was almost like you were the third child, kind of, at times. I mean, how fun was it working opposite these girls?
Well, I love working with kids because they're so they're so open, they're so sort of willing to play, they're present. There's no ego involved, and when you're playing a character like Cam, who is a child as well, you could sort of dive in with them in a way that you might not be able to do with another character. So in this movie in particular, it was a blast working with them.
Have some breakfast. It's the most important meal of the day. Amelia, let's go! That's a lot of routine.
You can do it.
Is this something to do with feminism?
And then even though your character has manic depression, I mean, you're still no different than any other parent. You're there to embarrass your kids, you know? And that
he embarrasses his kids. He takes care of them. At times, they take care of him. I think family is a place where we learn, and a real vibrant family is a family where I think the parents are learning just as much about themselves, or learning just as much from their kids as their kids are learning from them.
Our dad is totally polar bear.
Bipolar.
I'm probably sorry you married him.
Never.
I love you. You want me to pick you up after school?
No!
I'll be here at 3.
My ex-husband would never do what you're doing. I think it's so evolved.
We do.
Most men would be completely emasculated by having their wife go off to be the breadwinner.
Oh, thank you.